When I first got into middle school, did okay the first couple of weeks, then I started getting picked on. It was just very rude comments about everything. Just all kinds of stuff. I don't know, I guess I was different. Copper is the horse that I ride. I know him pretty well. He's much different than all the other horses.
In the school setting, kids were constantly picking on him. They would throw paper at him. They would throw food at him. He's very intelligent. He's just different. And so Bailey just started acting out, and the school's solution to it was for almost 7, 8, 9 months at school, they locked him in a room and he ate on the floor. I call the school and say, you got to do something about this bullying. You're alienating him as opposed to taking care of the root problem. The principal told me, we think that the bulk of your child's problems at this campus are of his own making, and no one has said there's any bullying going on here. I literally had sort of a come to Jesus moment and just said, then I want to disenroll my child.
When Melanie first inquired about Fusion with Bailey, we definitely knew that there was a need. As I was trying to ask him questions, tell me about school, he would just laugh. And he would almost, in a sense, tear up. And I was like, this kid is traumatized. Like, what's going on with him? It's hard because no kid deserves to be treated the way he was treated. So we talked. And I made it a mission of mine to say, how can we make this happen? As he entered in the 7th grade, he was probably working at a 4th, 5th grade level. Couldn't even write a sentence. The great thing about Fusion is we can meet the student where they're at to get them to where they need to be.
We started to see a change immediately. Bailey seemed happier. He made it through a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and I'm thinking, is this for real? We got no calls that he's being suspended. We saw grades and they were up there. They were A's and B's.
It's so much better in so many different ways. I knew all the teachers and so many friends there.
Bailey kept telling me, Mom, I want to go back to Fusion.
All right, guys, you got about 5 minutes. 5 minutes if you could start wrapping.
You can only borrow so much money and ask people for so much money and try to change what you're doing to make more money. And to be honest, in our area, there's not a lot of schools that are for kids like Bailey. You can't go to your kid who's been locked in a room and say, you got to go back to this place. You can't do it. I was thinking, well, we'll just try to find another school or something. You can't send them back to that.
This past year, when we learned that a scholarship is available, she asked me, should I apply? And I'm like, it never hurts to try.
I thought the odds were probably pretty slim that we would actually get it. But I just thought, well, what the heck? Today's the day of the scholarship announcement, and I think it's at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock came and went, 2:10, 2:20. I'm like, okay, well, we didn't win.
Hi, Melanie.
Hi.
This is Pete Rupert. I'm the CEO of Fusion Education Group, and I was calling with some good news. Your son, Bailey, will be the recipient of a full scholarship this coming year.
Oh my God, are you kidding? I was just in disbelief. It not only changed Bailey's life, but our whole family.
It's been great to see him blossom. Today, he can write 4 paragraphs that are eloquent, that are grammatically correct. We weren't there a year ago. We're there today.
The one-on-one classes are just really great. There isn't really any other distractions. It's one teacher, one student, and it's very independent. The teachers, they just always figure out this way to make everything work. If we're reading about someone, we'll research it and we'll make a project about it. With science, we dissect things. I've learned a lot more than I really have anywhere else.
I kept thinking about the people who donated. You could say they saved his life because we didn't know what we were going to do.
It was incredible to know that their dream is coming true.
When I walk into Fusion, all my friends just saying hi. It's like, oh, another day at Fusion.
He's definitely on the track to do wonderful things, thanks to you guys. And we couldn't imagine him going to any other school. So we're just so thankful. I don't even know how we could ever thank you enough.
Our pleasure. Give that Bailey a big hug from us, okay?
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.